Hey there YouTube, it's Mountain Man 3225. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've done a video. Just kind of been out of ideas, and I've been kind of working on something on the side of everything else. A little shortly after that NASCAR race I went to, I started working on my mini truck again and thought I'd bring y'all an updated video. Now mind, there's going to be some changes even after this, but to just give you an idea where I'm at on the project, I'll go ahead and show you some of the stuff. So here we go. Well, the one thing you're going to notice here, I don't know if you can see them that great, but I'll zoom in anyhow. Yeah, here we go, you can see them. Is these off-road lights here in this antenna. I can see the top of it because of the, used to have a red cap or whatever, but anyhow, you can see the lights and the toolbox here. Let's go ahead and start with the lights and the toolbox. I mounted a little switch right here. Never failed, it's got to come unhooked when I do a video, so I'll show you how I fix this thing. I slide my seat forward and reach back up in here and plug these wires back in. One minute, one, two, just like that, and we're done. There we go. And the Lord said at one time, let there be light, and there was light. Anyhow, you can't see them that great right now, I'm sure, but it's 100 watt halogen lights here. Like I say, you can see 4-foot antenna. And a toolbox. I got a toolbox in the back of my truck now. I had a dream to make a like a trail repair and salvage vehicle, or whatever you'd like to call it. And we're getting close. I got to get a bumper for the rear. Let's go ahead and check the tow. Got to get a bumper for the rear of the truck to finish out, but I'll have a 2,000-pound winch and the whole 9 yards. But more on that when we get there. Some of the other features I've done inside the truck, if you've seen my other video, slide this cord out of the way for a second because that'll come in later. Just leave it laying there, whatever. Anyhow, but if you have seen some of the other videos, or my other video that I did of the truck, it's kind of a little blurry. You can see it here. And just one second, let me anyways, I did a hang on just one second, put this out of the way for a minute. Put in a stereo, Kenwood. Let's go ahead and turn that on and we'll let you hear it. Originally this truck had an AM radio, so I just did a stereo here. CD deck. Got a little Pokey Lafarge and South City 3 going on with this.
You wanna see a woman where you wanna see mine? I got a woman so nice and fine. You better move by the time. Move by the time. You better move, you better move. Better move, babe. Wanna wait down on you. I'm gonna buy me a dog. Why the nose to keep you?
Anyway, then you push that button 3 times to go back to radio. Oh, let's turn that off. In the summer months, right where the speaker is, excuse me, I had a fan there, but I pulled that out because the fan really wasn't what it was supposed to be, so I put a external PA speaker in there, and that wire will run down the window here, so forth, to the back. going into this radio here. Got a little 200 watt kicker box here, a Palomar 225. Power, high, let's see, low, medium, high power, preamp. Let's see if we can raise any. Let's see if I can get someone on the radio for you. Break channel, anyone out there got a copy on the French Fry 298? Well, let's go ahead and turn everything off here. I guess that no one's got a contact. But anyway, that's CB, and that's just some of the mods. I'll be putting in a, anyways, let me hang the mic up right. I'll be putting in a sideband radio here before too long. I've got one in that I'm having worked on, having some parts put in it, but it's a General Sherman. It's got upper and lower sideband. It's a nice radio, and that'll be going where this Cover 29 LTD Classic is. But until then, I'll be using this. Another thing I've done some mods to the truck internally. Well, not really mods, some just flat out changes. One being of which I changed the oil and oil filter and the fuel filter, which had about 2 pounds of sand in it. Wished I had a way to show you that, but yeah, there's about 2 pounds of sand in the thing. So if you ever get a mini truck, make sure you check that fuel filter, just change it out right, because you never know where the things have been. Don't care what anyone tells you, make sure you change it. I'll show you what kind of filters I've got here. The oil filter is a Fram. Fuel filter and air filter are STP. But I'll tell you something. The fuel filter, the inlets for the hoses are a little bit bigger here, but this will work. The Fram PH4967, as you can see right here. Now the fuel filter, excuse me, that's the oil filter. It's a fuel filter, FF619. That's the one you have a little bit bigger of a connection on the hose. That oil filter is a good match. You can't, if you don't order one and wait for it to come in the mail, that's what you want to look for. The Fram PH4967. Your fuel filter will be FF619, and the air filter. Now this is the one thing I'll have to tell you. I'll go ahead and tell you, you'll have to cut about an inch or so or something like that. You'll figure it out as you put it in, but you'll have to do a little modification to your air box. It's not much. It's a little bit shorter than the original, and I may go ahead, actually I may go ahead and do that right now. I'll be back with you in a minute to show you the air filter. So hang on just one second. Anyhow, this is the air filter. It's a little bit shorter than the stock, and you'll have to cut a hole about like this right here to make it fit. But as you can see here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's doing its job. It's pulling the dust and debris in. But anyhow, like I say, this is the air filter you'll want to look for. Anyhow, but hope y'all enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, I'll show a video one day of how to adjust the carburetor and all that good stuff too. Anyways, that's your carburetor and all that good stuff in here. This is Mountain Man 3225 saying we will be back with hopefully a good music video here soon. My channel's not devoted to all vehicle videos, but when I'm out of ideas for music, I usually run some vehicle videos just to keep y'all, how should I say, keep you, keep new stuff coming. Kind of how people feels when people don't respond. But anyway, this is Mountain Man 3225 saying we'll see y'all later.